And here we go. To celebrate Madden season, Madden 16, Ultimate Team coming back, I'm doing a massive pack opening. I'm actually doing three sets of 12,000 points, and I'm letting them all fly here on YouTube. Pack opening number 1, it is now August 23rd. Officially before the game is in stores. I'm not sure when this video will go up on YouTube, but it'll be up there. Now, last year when I did pack openings, I never posted them on YouTube because I figured who would want to watch these because these are long. Like when I open up packs in Madden, I'm opening up the whole 12,000 points at a time, so it takes a long time. Like in 2K, when I open up packs, I speed through them, but there's only 5 items in a pack. But here in Madden, I mean, you see how many items you got here that I gotta go through? So these 3 videos that I put out, it's definitely an experiment. We're gonna see what happens. If you wanna see more pack openings like this, hit that like button. If you don't wanna see pack openings like this, you want me just to skip right ahead to all the gameplays, give you lineup updates quickly, let me know in the comment section below. Ooh, Harrison. That might be the first good pull that I have. He might make the team. I have to check his ratings, but normally that's one of those gold players that gets it done. And that's the thing. There's a lot of hidden gems in the gold tier. They might be gold, they might not be elite, but sometimes they have better ratings than the elite players. And starting off here early, I'm definitely going to have a few golds on the team. Eventually, I won't have any, but at the start of MUT, I'm definitely going to have some. So we'll see who's going to make it on over. So far, I have to say that I'm enjoying Madden 16. I like all the new controls, the different types of passing. You can pass it high, you can pass it low. That's really going to change the game. It's so simple, but you need that in there. Because when you're on the goal line, for instance, you can never really do goal line fades. They weren't really popular, but this year they're probably going to be real popular now that you can just lob it up over the top, especially if you have somebody that can jump. I've already tried this a few times in the solos, and even in career mode with my quarterback, and even in practice mode as I'm trying to figure out what playbook I want to run with this year. And that's another thing. Speaking of playbooks, last year on defense, I mainly ran a 4-3 defense, but at the end of the year, I did get that one playbook. I can't remember the name now. Maybe it was the 4-6 playbook, but it had this 3-4 formation in there. It was like a 3-4 bear or something. And there was a man blitz that I would love to run out of that formation. But this year in Madden 16, it seems like this is more of a 3-4 game. Maybe because it's early and maybe the best players on defense right now, they fit better into a 3-4 scheme instead of a 4-3. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know, but I'm going with the 3-4 this year. My defense is going to be much more versatile. I'm going to be going after different players. Last year, my linebackers were all coverage linebackers because I had a oh, I thought that was an elite. EA just hit me with a crossover. Now, that's one thing I don't like about these pack openings. It should not shake if you get a gold player. That's not a shakeable event. That's not a reason to shake my screen, make me believe I'm about to get something nice, change the sound. The sound is like of an explosion. There's nothing to explode about some gold player. Not most of these gold players, maybe a few of the hidden gems, but not every single gold player. But you know the rules already with these pack openings. Let me let you know what my rules are. When I open packs, if I open up an entire pack, if I use the entire 12,000 points and I don't pull any elites, then I don't open up packs for at least a few weeks. But if I do see some red cards, then after I sell off the inventory, I go ahead and open up some more packs. Why not let it fly? That's how I do it. So if I'm not pulling any elites in this 12,000 bundle, well, actually, I am going to make it splash because it's the start of MUT. So it doesn't apply now. This applies after the start of MUT. Once I start, after I have my jump start, these rules are going to go into effect. That's how I always do it. If I'm on a bad streak, oh, Sean Lee. Hey, he might make the team. At the start of MUT, that gold Sean Lee, he's gonna make the team, baby. That's a solid card. It has to be. He's always solid in Madden, right? Gotta throw him up in there. Can I get an elite already? Where's my elite at? I've been pulling. How many packs did I pull? I need to see this cheese. I wish they would tell you how many packs you pulled at the end of the year. I know with MUT rewards, if you opened up, I think the website said like 1,000 packs. That's how you got the game early. Like a lot of people got the game early with MUT rewards. That's a pretty cool program to give back like that. Getting the game early, that's dope. Anytime you can get the game early, especially if you're not a YouTuber or somebody that makes videos or streams, if you can get a game early, that's nice to have. EA hooking the people up. The funny thing about these packs is that now they're everywhere. Not only are they in these sports games, but they're even in Call of Duty. They had packs, and people are addicted to opening packs. This really is an addiction for many people. To open up packs, to use real money, to gamble. It's basically a form of gambling, even though it's not really known as gambling. Like you don't really hear anybody saying, hey, you're gambling, but really you are. And there's people that are addicted. There's YouTube channels that are dedicated to just ripping packs. That's all they do. They just rip packs. They never play the game. They just rip them. There's lots of people that stream. They do the same thing. There's lots of people that, I don't know, just something goes off in their head and they got to get back on this game, open up their wallet and open up some more packs. It's addicting to see these cards. And Madden, they really take advantage of this addiction because when you're playing this game mode, there's just so much going on. Like once this gets started, once the game is finally out, there's going to be weekly challenges, solos. There's all kind of different packs. Like I remember last year around Christmas when they had those mystery December packs, people were going crazy. People were ripping packs. They wanted to get them. They're trying to guess what there's going to be. Well, what is this? What is that? People were trying to trade these mystery baskets or cards or whatever they were called. And it was so bad that if you traded something, there were so many trades that you couldn't see a trade until it got down to like the last 15 minutes because there were thousands and thousands of trades and the list didn't go on long enough for you to see it. And then around Thanksgiving when they had, what was it? The Thanksgiving, I forgot what it was called. They had all the turkeys. I mean, even I was involved too. I remember I got 100 turkeys and it took me like 2 hours to get the turkeys off the market. Like I was buying turkeys and it took me forever to go click buy now, but you just get addicted. You really do. Somebody needs to open up a clinic or rehab center for pack opening syndrome or pack. We need to figure, what is this called? When you're addicted to opening up packs, what should this addiction be called? Let me know in the comment section. Make it a funny name because really this is an addiction. You want to know if you're addicted or not? This is how you know if you're addicted to opening up packs. If you play NBA 2K and you were opening up packs after the finals, because 2K didn't add any more new content into the game. So if you were opening up packs in July, and if you're opening up packs this month, and then even next month, like September, before 2K16, there's no new content. If you're opening up packs, you are addicted to packs. You're addicted to opening up packs, spending that money, seeing what's in there, especially if you already have all the best players. If you already have the Diamond AI and you got all these great players, why do you need to open up packs this late in the year? If it were Madden, see, and Madden takes advantage of that because even as the season was over, after the Super Bowl, into the summer, they continued to drop new players, boss versions, 99s. Madden, they be masterminding this addiction. Whoever's working up there on this Ultimate Team mode, that person is a genius because they've come up with so many different things to get people to come and open up more packs and stay with that addiction. And it's funny because when you think about it, they really thought about this when they were making this mode. Like one of the things they did is they restricted your items to 1,200 items at a time. And what that does is you actually lose out on coins, because if you open up a whole bunch of packs and you sell everything, Literally everything. All the silver players, the gold players, the playbooks, the jerseys, everything. If you just put it on the market with a 100 bid, you know, no buyout, you're gonna get a lot of coins. But the thing is, you can only sell 20 things at a time, 20 items. So if you do that, that's 20 per hour. And then if you have 1,200 items, somebody do the math. How long would it take you to sell that entire 1,200 items doing 20 per hour? And then you have to remember, in real life, you can't sell things every hour because you gotta sleep, you gotta eat, you gotta go to work, you gotta go to school. So it's gonna take even longer to sell the entire batch. Most people, they're just gonna go in their item binder and just one by one quick sell a lot of the cards. A lot of gold players, things that would go for a lot. And if there's a new player that's only in packs for 24 hours, now all of a sudden you want to open up packs. So maybe you do a bundle, you don't get them, you want to open up another bundle. You want to let it fly. And so in order to do that, when you get to 1,200 items, you got to go and start quick selling stuff. Now, the thing about this game is that right now, everybody's doing the style solos because you can get that 92 Tony Romo, the 92 Quinn. So everybody's doing that. It's actually a lot easier this year than it was last year, at least in my opinion. I think everybody believes it's a lot easier. So if you're opening up a lot of packs and you're quick selling, there's a bunch of players that give you some nice boost in style, like plus 15, plus 12. And I don't know if you can remember all of the players that are on that list. So if you're going through your binder and quickly quick selling, oh, the first elite, my first elite in Madden 16. Let's check out those stats. 92 strength, 88 awareness, good pass block and run block. So far, so good. Is there anything bad with this card? Oh, the stamina. Oh, that's 78 stamina. Wow, I can't believe that. I opened up so many packs that I totally forgot that I didn't get an elite yet, and I finally got one after who knows how many packs later. This is crazy. What was I even talking about? I can't even remember. Oh, another elite. Now the elites are reigning. JPP, that 4th of July new move. Is he gonna be okay this season? I hope so. Let's check out the stats. Very quick, very fast. Now the thing about a player like JPP is that, at least in my experience, like last year, the linemen that were finesse players, they never did anything for me. If they had finesse moves, they couldn't really get to the quarterback. They had to have power moves. What do you guys think about that? Do you like players with finesse or power? Because in the past, at least for me, I know Madden 15, the power players were the players to go with. The finesse guys, it just took too long. They're spinning around. So I'm probably gonna end up selling him as well, because I don't think the finesse fits my style. Now, the funny thing about finesse players and power players is that in real life, the finesse players are always beastly. Oh, I thought I got, I thought I was gonna make it splash with 3 elites. But in real life, finesse players are pretty beastly. They really are. Like a lot of the legends, a lot of the really good linemen are guys that can dance and swim and do all kind of moves, shake people. It's not always the power guys. I guess that's just the difference between real life and the game. Because even in a game like defense, if you play man defense in Madden, you're gonna get beasted and feasted on. Like there's so many plays, so many routes that just torch man to man. Like man to man is a huge risk. But in real life, you'll see teams running man to man all the time. Like, yeah, they get beat, but oh, another elite, but it's a patch, a Super Bowl patch. Come on, cuh. So when Madden, you want to stay away from the man-to-man. Like you want to be able to use it and throw it in there every once in a while. But if you use it a lot, you're going to get burned. Like even as I'm playing these solos, there's just certain plays in the playbooks that I've been using that when they play zone in the CPU, they play a lot of zone against you. You get like 50-yard gains when they bust out that man-to-man, not the zone. But that's the good thing too about the new Madden is when it comes out, a lot of the plays that were good last year, they don't work this year. Like the PA end around, I don't even think you can do it this year. Like everybody was abusing it last year. You would see it a lot. I remember I had a game where I played somebody that did that, and I think I was using the dime defense. I had to bust out the dime defense to stop that. But that's the thing, is you don't know what's gonna work. Like the run plays that are gonna work are different. The passing plays, the blitzes that are gonna get through are gonna be different. That's what makes the start of Madden so interesting, is trying to figure out what's gonna be good and what's not gonna be good. Because that's just kind of the way that Madden works. Like, have you noticed that? Have you ever gone into practice mode and just gone through every play in a set or every play in a formation and just realizing that certain plays just never work? Like, it doesn't matter what defense the defense comes out in. Some of those plays, they just flop. Like, I remember last year, the draw plays, any halfback draw, it never worked. You ran a halfback draw, you'd be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. I wonder if it's different this year. But there, some passing plays, you just throw a pick when you do it. Sometimes nobody gets open. It doesn't matter if it's man or zone. Then there's plays that always work. So you just got to figure out what works, what doesn't. You got to experiment. You got to figure out your style. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's so early on. I'm trying to figure out what my style is. I'm pretty excited to be playing this year. Really, what I want to improve on now is my defense. I remember last year when I first started playing, man, my defense was terrible. I could not sack a QB 1v1. Like, I could not figure out how to maneuver my player, how to turn correctly. I just couldn't figure it out. And then as the year went on, I got better, but still, there's a lot of things I want to improve on defensively. And I'm just excited to do it again and play this game again and have some fun. This year is going to be all about maneuvering with the safety, figuring out how to do it, when to use turbo, when not to use turbo. Because sometimes when you're chasing somebody on a route, you don't want to use turbo, because if you use turbo, you're going to overshoot. But then sometimes if you don't use it at the right time, you're going to be too far down and then you're not there. So it just takes a while to get used to. And that's what I got to get used to in this game going forward, to take it to the next level, to improve. Because last year, a big step for me was learning all the different switches that you could do on defense, doing it fast. Like when I first started, I didn't really make any adjustments because I didn't know how to do it in time. I'd be like, how do I do this? Oh, another elite, another offensive lineman. Let's check out these stats. Pretty good so far. I wish his strength was a little bit better, but I'm liking what I see. Please don't have a new move. Don't show stamina. That's 78, 85 stamina. That's serviceable. That's decent. I think this is the last pack. I have just enough for the the buy one, get one free. Let me get an elite. Oh, where's that elite, baby? One more pack. Can I clutch it? Can I clutch that elite? Let me get Adrian Peterson. Let me get Sherman. Let me get Calvin Johnson. Where you at? Oh, Robert Woods. First pack opening down, 2 more to go.